Yo, real quick before we start, this is the Casual Nerds Podcast. We're two regular guys with big opinions, questionable research, and jokes that occasionally cross a line. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're just here to have a good time. So kick back, relax, and remember, if you take us too seriously, that's on you, nerd.
That's on you, nerd.
Yo.
All right, let's clap that thing in.
3, 2, 1.
Cool. Ha! Gay!
Ha! Gay!
Ha! Gay!
Come on, man. Why you gonna fuck all my shit like that, man? Come on.
Missed that guy.
Right.
Cool.
What? Cool.
Yeah, so sorry, Sora. We were talking about Sora, the new app that was released, AI slop app, as they call it.
Yeah, so the funny thing about Sora, and everybody says the same thing. They're like, oh, well, why? Like, everything seems like really silly. Like, it's all over the top. I can't make like a serious video out of this or whatever. And I'm like,
You could, but
it looks a specific way, in my opinion, because they don't want people making videos that you can't tell is AI. Like, I mean, you know, there's going to be those people that will be like, what? But for the most part, you can tell that the shit is AI. Something is always like just real whacked out.
yeah,
Nuts, like the way that people are behaving in the video, you know?
sure.
It's very just like over the top. And I think that they do that on purpose, right? Especially because now it seems like it is more like they're treating it like an AI fueled social media,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yeah, I think Sora specifically is at least Sora 2. It's not like the best AI engine out there. And I saw something, I read something yesterday that was going back and forth on like, or it was just doing a comparison of Sora 2 and VO3 from Google. And you could definitely get higher quality output from VO3, more kind of realistic things. So yeah, I think Sora 2 is, I mean, of course, I would say, I don't know that they want it to be bad, right? Or they want it to be silly. Feel
Sure.
like they would love it to be the most excellent, most perfect, almost realistic, and you can't tell the difference. And they're not there yet, but they're okay with that because they're making it this, social media type thing where I enjoy, weirdly, since I don't really, and I've famously talk about on this show that I don't really, spend a ton of time on TikTok or Reels or even IG that much. But I spend way more time on this app, and I think it's because I know all of it is garbage.
Yeah.
And it's fake. It's like it's
Well,
funnier to scroll through.
well, that's the thing. It's like it's fun. It's funnier to scroll through because you know everything is fake on it. So
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, let me see what how creative people can be.
Yeah.
So that's already one aspect, and then two, you just make videos of yourself doing the dumbest shit possible. You know, like,
Yeah.
and my brothers got onto it, and that's what I was gonna say earlier. The weird thing about Sora, my brothers got onto it, and so of course we've been making a lot of videos that with each other, right? Like
A lot of parkour videos.
Yeah, amongst other things. There are some we didn't even post, but we just send at each other.
Yeah.
Talking shit, right? Like
Sure.
CJ made a glam video of me doing like a
Get ready with me.
ready with me video. And I have like this
That's
blue
awesome.
hair and shit. So then I had to make one of him, but I didn't want to
course.
post it. So I,
Of course,
you know what I mean? So, but anyway, like those are the things that we were doing. But what I was gonna say is when we have a video where all three of us are in it, it like mixes us up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all definitely also look very similar, but
Sure.
also even when it's not just y'all three, like there was I don't know if it was one that you did or one that Swerve did. It was like somebody else's video and he did like a remix. He was like, but now use, What's Up Walk, Johnny Quest, and whatever Diesel Dad Energy shit is.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, the one dude don't even look like me at all. And then the other two, they didn't really look like you and Swerve. Like there was a
Sure.
little bit, but not so much. And I tried doing the same thing. I was making it wasn't giving me what I wanted as much as I think I even got like a prompt from ChatGPT to make it better because I was trying to get it to do something really basic, which was a life-size battleship game between the three of us where we're all playing Battleship, but the ships that blow up are real size.
Sure.
And I was like, and use high-end graphics. It kept making like a high-end graphic game show. It did that part right, but the battleships just were never life size, no matter what I wrote in there to say, nope, 1-to-1 scale, life size, the actual size of a real battleship.
Sometimes you can't remix them. You just got to start over.
Yeah. Well, no, this wasn't a remix. This was me
Oh,
starting
okay.
a brand new jump off, and it just would not create that video the way I wanted to, and I ended up just giving up. But even during that, I noticed that the three of us didn't always. Sometimes it was like you and Swerve, and the person that was supposed to be me wasn't even me. Like it was just a random person. I was like, what the hell is that?
Thing, right? That's one thing
I
where
don't think it's
it
great
just
with
changes
three
your
people.
look. It changes your look, but when me and my brothers are in a video together, it'll start off like me wearing like CJ wearing the same shirt that he's, that he did his thing
Cameo, yeah.
cameo with, and me wearing my same shit, and then next scene I'm wearing his shirt, and then it's like my hair,
Mixing
his
it up.
beard, yeah, like it mixes them up, and then the person who's supposed to say my lines, now it's him saying the line. You know what I mean? Like it mixes it up in that sense. Like, oh, I don't know who to give this to.
Yeah.
Who to give this information to.
It's got a long way to go.
Yeah. So, but I like the social media aspect of it.
Yeah.
My number one concern was when I'm programming this shit, where is this going? I'm just giving my likeness, and then I always
pretty much you skipped right past the consent agreement and just said yes, I agree.
Well, no, but here's the thing, right? That's what we all did, and
right. So where is it going? I don't know. I should have read it.
But at the same time, it's like if they wanted to take my likeness, they already have it. We put out so many videos online, like it's on YouTube. We're on YouTube. My voice
I don't know that ChatGPT can access YouTube. I get what you're saying. But
yeah. I'm just saying that they have all of the footage, whoever, if they want
of people that make AIs,
correct,
can possibly access it. I like Google for sure has access to YouTube for Gemini video creation. And I was actually going to try doing something with that earlier today, or I was like, oh, I wonder if I could just like ask Google Gemini to watch a video and then make a video from that video. Sure. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't fucked around with Gemini as much, but yeah, it's definitely got a long way to go. And fucking, I was looking at old photos the other day. Not that old. It was like 2021. But like something popped up and I was looking at some other photos. And then as I was scrolling through those, I noticed I had in that around that same time frame in my camera roll, there was this like string of like 6 or 7 photos of when I went. There was some app, I couldn't even tell you the name of it. It had it in the bottom corner, and I was like, "What the fuck app is that? Like, where did I do this?" But it's one of those things where you would upload your photo to it, and it would AI animate you into
Oh yeah,
an animation. But this was like 5 years ago,
sure.
so it was way worse than they look right now.
Yeah,
But still kind of cool. And I remember at the time, like, because you're talking about, them having access to our likeness and stuff. I remember at the time, like, everyone was doing that and posting it, and I was like,
sure.
I'm not gonna upload my photo to no Russian bots. Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna give them my photo. And then after a while,
Yeah.
I was like, is it really that serious? Maybe I should just do it. I just want to try it out. I just want to see what it would do for my face. And eventually, I obviously gave in, and I'm pretty sure it was a Russian app at the time, but I can't remember anymore. Whatever it is, yeah. That was
Yeah.
kind of my thought at the time, was just kind of, yeah, they probably have access to
We
it
have enough
anyway.
videos on YouTube and social, like even Instagram, all of the clips and shit that we've edited throughout the years.
Yeah.
It's all out there. Like, what does it matter? Right? Like, if they
What
if they
is
truly
privacy
wanted
anyway?
it, if they truly wanted it, they would have a way to get my voice, my many faces, fat, skinny, whatever.
Yeah.
I've made content with all of the above. So
Yeah, nobody wants my face.
yeah, nobody wants my face either. I'm just saying, if they wanted it, they'd already have it. So fuck it.
Right.
Sora it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's
Anyway.
fun. I've enjoyed it.
It's fun.
And I will say because the multi cameos are not that great, but the single cameos are pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, those are
and
funny.
the ones that don't have a cameo at all are also pretty awesome. Like, if you don't do a cameo, you don't try to put a real person in there, just let it create a completely generated thing. Those are also really good. And then whenever it's like,
better because there's no
there's nothing to compare to, right? It's like, oh, I don't know, that person looks real. Or those people look real. I've seen some cool ones, or not, I won't say that they were cool videos, but they were well done videos where it's like, you can tell it's like, I don't know, it was like somebody, like a news reporter interviewing 2 people on the street or whatever, and I could tell none of them were cameos. And those look really good. The popular trend of police body cam recording, those are freaking too good. Way too good. Everyone that I've sent, any of the ones that I've either seen or did myself, is like, I swear to God, that even though, like, if you really look at it, you probably tell a little bit that that's fake, but you got to be looking. Any parent receives that and they're immediately thinking their kid got arrested.
Oh, for sure. I've been trying to do like more of the scary stuff. Like, I've been practicing a little bit of just like, camcorder in a room,
on magnetic tape, recorded on the tape in the 2000s era. I've been seeing a lot of that.
I do a little bit of that. But what I did is I'll say, like, because there is a breakdown on Sora's site on what, certain things that you could do. And I guess that the default timing is 4 seconds. And you can say up to 12 or whatever.
Oh, I read something the other day that it was 10-second videos, and I was like, yo, this shit never gives me a 10-second video.
Yeah, you have to like literally one of the prompts that I said was, 2000s camcorder recording, whatever, raw, whatever I said, looking into a creepy living room at 8 seconds. Or it was like at 8 seconds, something, a creepy figure rushes the camera and knocks it over or something. So then it literally waited for the 8 seconds
Nice.
Then something came and like and hit the camera, and then it fucked it up. It fumbled it because it hit the camera like it was gonna fall, and it just kind of just came right back to where it was. And I was like, all right, man, whatever.
It's got some work to do.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I like fucking around with that. Like, I want to try to make it as realistic as I possibly can, and try to make it not fuck up.
Yeah.
That's the testing I've been trying to do, but then my brothers have been forcing
Spamming
me to do the mindless shit, the mindless attacks on each other.
Right.
It's funny though.
Yeah. Yesterday I kept getting we're under heavy load. Try again.
Yeah.
I was like, oh boy. There's
I'll
a lot of
refresh
people
like
on
2
this thing.
seconds later, and it would.
Yeah, I don't even wait. I just sit there and tap it again, and then I get the warning again, and I just tap it again, and then it goes through.
Facts. Oh man. All right. You want to just get this shit started?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Where is it?
Here we go.
Did these guys do any research?
Who the hell do they think they are?
Welcome to Casual Nerds.
Guys, welcome to episode 271 of the Casual Nerds. As always, you know me.
What's up, what?
You know my guy on the other end. And as always,
Make sure you check it out, homie.
make sure you check it out, homie. Make sure you make your
Check
friends.
it out.
All right, today we're not gonna get too crazy, right? We're probably, I'm gonna try to keep it at like possibly like an hour, but then you know how we like to talk too damn much. So we'll see how that goes. But
Did you get any beatboxes? Because that determines how long you be chatting.
no. Today I did want an alcoholic drink, but I didn't want to go too hard. So I'm actually sipping on an Arizona hard iced tea, the green tea, which
Didn't
you
know
know
that was a thing.
these are fire. I like these.
Everybody got a hard now. Pause.
Pause. Yeah, big pause. Damn. So this past weekend we did Comic-Con, and it was a good time. So we'll probably give a little rundown recap of that, and then maybe just shoot the shit about whatever else that we feel like talking about.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and it was a good time, man. It was a nice, easy train ride over to your neck of the woods, and you guys are as hospitable as always. So I appreciate y'all.
For
So
sure.
let's thank you again for me.
Yes, sir.
It was a fun time for sure.
Great times to be had.
Word, and many more. So anyway, let's do a little bit of a recap on what exactly we did. Now, this usually, for those of you who, if you're listening to the show and you don't know that we go there every single year, normally we interview folks throughout Comic-Con, right? And this year, although there were a lot of amazing costumes and whatnot, we didn't really feel the need to do that. We were ready to do that, but we didn't actually do that. We mainly actually did panels this year. We had some drinks. We walked around for a little bit, and then every time we got our bearings, like we were about to do something, is like, yo, the next panel is about to start in like half an hour. It's like, oh shit, let's start walking.
And the lines for these panels are no joke. So
they're no joke. So the one thing that I will say with these panels this year is we figured out that from now on we lit.
I don't know that we need to give that away. I don't know.
No. I ain't gotta say all that, but I'm just saying, like, but from now on we lit. That's it. That's all I gotta say. We lit. We're gonna be getting some more information from these panels as we go along. But
we inside as
we inside. If you know, you know. So I'm still kind of upset that we missed our first panel, which was the Welcome to Derry.
Yes.
The It TV show that will be airing on HBO. I'm looking forward to that show. I have been looking forward to that show, and we arrived probably about half an hour late to, after it started, and we didn't really realize that it was already going on. So we definitely missed that. But I thought I was going to miss the best one we've ever been to, which was the Marvel one. And luckily it all worked out, and I made my way in there. And damn it, did we get a lot of information from that panel. So
that Marvel panel was top notch. Not only was it top notch, but I even felt more exclusive and more privileged when I came home and I saw the new Rockstars video that was like New York Comic-Con panel, Marvel panel breakdown. And I was like, oh, let me see what Eric Voss has to say about the stuff that we saw. And that motherfucker didn't talk about nothing that we saw.
no,
No. He was, I don't even know what the fuck he was referencing. I think the dude from Marvel that runs their television and animation, I can't remember his name, Brian Bumwater or something like that. I don't know. I know that's not his name, but let's call him that. I think he did an interview with Entertainment Weekly while he was at Comic-Con, and he gave a bunch of that information that he gave to us at the panel in that interview. So they published that interview, and he made a video basically on that interview, but not on what happened in the panel, because there was things even that, like, there was release dates that we were told. For instance, that Vision Quest was coming in January of 2026. Eric Voss, spoiler, Eric Voss was like sometime in 2026. So I was like, oh, this dude don't even know the date. Let me find out. I know. Yeah, boy, we was in there.
Right.
So, yeah, super excited for what
I don't even think they released all the trailers that we saw.
I don't believe so either. I haven't seen the full Wonder Man trailer put out there yet.
Yeah.
He referenced again. He showed he was like, let's watch it. And when he put it, it was the teaser. And I was like, that ain't the trailer we saw. And the way he was like speculating about the show, I was like, a lot of those questions are answered in the full
Wonder
trailer.
Man 1, I did see the I can't remember if the trailer I saw was a full trailer, but I definitely saw the one with him and Sir Ben Kingsley, like walking out of the, talking about how he wants the interview and all that shit. So they definitely released that one. I don't think that they released the Daredevil, the full trailer for season 2 of Daredevil. I didn't see any of that. I didn't see Spider-Man. I didn't see quite a bit of it. So anyway, so for those of you who are watching, so it started off, this was the Marvel animation and television thing. And I think that they went all out on this one because they opted out of Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con, where they usually give all of the updates for like movies and stuff.
Right.
So because they opted out on that, they gave us a little tidbit on what we saw. So first off, they started with animation. The first thing that we were able to see
the trailer actually only was posted by Kristen Ritter herself, and it was her recording the screen at Comic-Con.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
that.
She's the leaker.
Yeah, she's the So it started off with Spider-Man, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and first of all, that trailer looked really good. If you're a fan of the show, you would definitely like season 2. I know we saw some of the villains were Doc Ock, and then they teased a little bit of
Scorpion's back.
Yeah, Scorpion's back. And they teased a little bit of, and this is just there was a few that they showed, but the biggest one that they teased was Venom, because we saw them as a symbiote. Just the just the regular symbiote. And he wasn't wearing the suit or nothing like that. But it was exciting. It was dope. It looked like it was going to be a good season. So I'm looking forward to that. The next one was X-Men. X-Men 97 season 2 looks way better than the first. They brought the original showrunners back. So they're continuing the story. And this is what the original showrunners were saying. They're continuing the story that they wanted to finish the first time around, back, in 97 when this first season aired. And it looks like they're going to be doing some time traveling, and they're going back to Apocalypse. Apocalypse is going to be the villain again as they time travel back to 97 in this new season. And it looks action-packed. If you enjoyed the first season, I can't wait to see how this season goes, because that first season was amazing. And
I think it just the illest thing to me about the first season was it really one struck a crazy emotional chord, and it showed that it in a Game of Thrones like way, nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe.
Like,
correct.
don't trust who you think is a main character that they can't possibly die. Because no one ever died in the original X-Men series, right? Like, the people went against, I mean, not that I remember. Maybe
Sure.
some
No, it
smaller
was,
characters.
Yeah, it was I forget his name, the one who shapeshifts. That now he's back anyway, so I guess no.
Nightcrawler?
Guy. No. He teleports.
Shapeshift.
Now he's bald. He looks completely different. Now he's the balder character.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I forget what his name is. But in the original X-Men, he died like the first episode, and then later in the season, I think he came back evil or something. And it's been so long since I've seen it, but
anyways,
it looks
not
good.
main character, right? So
it looks great.
As far as real character, the people we're really attached to,
the people that we are,
they're all vulnerable, and they put that all out there in the first season, which made me appreciate it even more and value each character even more. So season 2 looks like they're just stepping it up, and I'm hyped for that.
It looks very action packed. Now it's gonna kill me, so I gotta let's see. It's gonna kill me, so I just got to get it the hell out of my system here. Let's see. Morph. Duh.
It's an easy name.
Yeah, it's an easy enough name. But anyway, so that looks great. Right after that, I think that was the culmination of the animation for, at least for this panel. Which, by the way, have you seen Marvel Zombies?
I have not yet.
It's only 4 episodes, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And this is the only season. I don't believe they're.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's just the one. I saw the original that sparked this, which was the episode of What If. I saw that, but I have not seen the Marvel Zombies series.
Right. The Marvel Zombies series, I'm telling you should watch it. It's 4 episodes. Really dope. I like what they did. Obviously, none of it is canon, because why would they make something canon? Because I was talking to my coworker about it earlier, and one of the guys we know was like overhearing us. He was like, "But that's not even canon." It's like, bro, there's not. Why would you make a world where the superheroes are all zombies? Why would that be canon to anything?
Yeah,
like that makes no sense. Yeah. So yeah, it's another universe that you just ignore. This happened in a universe that we're probably not going to revisit again, and if you do, it's gonna suck. But anyway, the dopest part of that is in my opinion, is freaking Blade, because Blade takes on the power of Moon Knight. So
That's cool.
we get a Moon Knight Blade, and I'm like, yo, I would love to see that in live action. But there's a little bit of news on that character a little bit later as well. But anyway, so then as far as they were done with the animation, and then we moved on to Marvel TV, which we then, they announced, Daredevil season 2. Saw the trailer. First of all, this trailer was action packed. It looks like they just upped the ante on the first season. Because remember, I was the one who came out and said, like, yo, first season should have just been called the Matt Murdock Show, because we got a little bit of action and that was it. This second season looks like they heard that and they said, all right, we're going to give you what you want, because it looked crazy. Obviously, in the trailer, Jessica Jones is returning. She shows up in the trailer. And then we saw all of this. And then Charlie Cox comes out. And so did what's her name? Kristen Kennedy?
Kristen Ritter. Kristen Ritter.
Jeez, Kristen Kennedy. What the fuck is wrong with me? I don't know why.
Too.
Yeah. Kristen Ritter. She came out and they were both up there on the panel answering questions. So Danny asked, is season 2 coming out before?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It is coming out before Brand New Day. Breaking news.
You're right.
Yeah, they did say that it was coming out before Brand New Day.
What do we remember? What? Oh, March.
I believe it's coming out in March. Yeah. Brand New Day is coming out.
It was coming out in March. Yes, and not only that, but because of all of that, yes, I think it's going to be leading into a Brand New Day. We already know.
I believe yeah, I was just going to say, because we know the Punisher's in there. I think
we know Punisher's confirmed. Now Jessica Jones is in here because the Matt Murdock is developing a team to put together to bring down Fisk, because Fisk is still running things. So. It's very interesting. And it looks very, very good. And you said that trailer for season 2 did not drop. Nope, because even on IMDb, the only trailer that they're showing is the one for season 1. So I'm looking forward to that. It looks. I just can't stress that enough. So then after Daredevil, we were extremely excited. They played that trailer twice. They're like, you want to watch that again? Y'all want to watch it again? Yeah, everybody went nuts.
Yeah, because Charlie Cox and Kristen Ritter hadn't seen it. They hadn't seen it that day, but also hadn't seen it at all. They were like, I don't know. It sounds like you guys enjoyed it, but I missed that part. That in there. Also confirmed that there is a season 3. Because I guess Charlie Cox recently had made a comment making it sound like it was the final season. But no, there's absolutely a season 3 of Born Again as well. Yep.
They've already signed off on it. So that's, they believe in it when they do that.
And Danny says
the fact that Charlie Cox can actually see things weird me out. You're right.
You're right.
And then from there, where did it go? It went to
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. We got the Wonder Man trailer, which we've been talking about, or people have been talking about for Lord knows how long.
The teaser came out right before that. The day before.
I'm talking about the day before. It was a very small teaser. Same thing that we've been getting. Yeah. Right. We don't know what to expect from Wonder Man. So now we got the full trailer. And honestly, while I'm interested because it looks, I still don't know what the hell this is about. Other than he's an actor trying to get the role. of Wonder Man in a TV series, and Wonder Man is like a 1970s or 80s.
I think it's
show or something?
originally, like a 1970s or 1980s show, maybe even 1990s, based
Could
on,
be.
because in the teaser you see like a young kid in the theater with his father watching this corny version, and he's, based on his age and the age of the that he would be in the MCU. Kind of makes me feel he would be more in the 90s, maybe late 80s. Regardless, not that important. Corny, old style, Batman style TV show that is being rebooted by this famous director who just won a Lion at Cannes Film Festival, and he's, this dude that's gonna change the way movies are made, is what he's keeps talking about in the trailer and teaser.
And the trailer looks funny. Sir Ben Kingsley is in it. He looks amazing. He looks funny. We remember him, like they make some very meta jokes about they're like, oh, he was great. Who is he? I'm pretty sure he used to be a terrorist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those type of jokes. It looks like it's going to be a comedy. Yahya Abdul-Mateen actually said that when he was in DC, he played a character that was very serious, and like he wanted in the MCU, he wanted to play somebody that was very light, right? That he could kind of be himself. He's like, I want to play somebody who eats. You know what I mean? Like,
so I want to eat a hamburger on screen.
Like I want to eat a hamburger on screen. Like I want to be somebody who would be able to do something like that.
Yeah.
And
he said that there because he was there.
Sure. Yes, he was there.
As well as Sir Ben
Kingsley. They were both on stage talking about this, and it looks funny. It looks good.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it's gonna be like a buddy comedy, with a lot of meta Hollywood, inside Hollywood stuff.
Sure.
About the actor's journey. So kind of like The Studio, but from the actor's side of thing, and a little bit of Disney style versus Seth Rogen style.
Right. But my whole thing is like, this is Marvel. These are superhero movies. Does he have powers?
I believe if the comic, if you look at the comic run, I believe he is an actor whose brother and him both get hit with like gamma rays, and eventually one is a villain, one is the superhero Wonder Man. So eventually he becomes a Wonder Man with actual superpowers.
Okay.
How they're doing it in this movie, I don't know. Maybe that's what the whole like
Show.
We're gonna change the way movies are made is he has access to super soldier serum or something, and he's gonna make Yaya's character an actual superhero to make an actual superhero movie. I don't know. It's weird that they've never really referenced. I guess they kind of have referenced that, like, the people worship superheroes.
Sure.
But like, I don't think like have they ever really said how in the MCU, like, I don't know, there's people that would watch like old movies about superheroes. Like, like we used to imagine superheroes and now superheroes are real. Like, I've never felt that anyone, like, people were like, holy shit, I can't believe there's a dude flying around in an iron suit. Got that vibe, but I never really got the vibe that people were like, holy shit, there's a dude flying around in an iron suit. He's almost like Wonder Man. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get you. Yeah.
But
yeah, and it's an aspect that we haven't seen in the MCU, so that's why I'm kind of excited about it. And I keep an open mind when it comes to like these different types of projects. And I know nothing about Wonder Man, so I'm looking
into
forward
it.
to it, and
I'm
it looks
interested.
funny. And then right at the end, to our surprise, it this was already just like, oh, I thought it was about to end. It was probably about 15 minutes before it was supposed to end, and they said nope.
And people were walking out,
People
actually.
started, getting up and started walking out, and they were like, oh, don't leave yet. We have one last thing to tell you. And then that's when they announced Vision Quest. And Paul Bettany came out to talk about Vision Quest. And then after they talked about it, we got to see that trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect from Vision Quest. It seemed the only real big question that we had about Vision Quest was, where has he been since we saw him in WandaVision?
Yeah.
And the way that they made it seem, they didn't answer that. Like, we still don't know where he is, because it didn't really show too much of footage in the real world. A lot of the footage in this trailer takes place in his head.
Yeah.
And in his head, he's housing all of the different AIs that Tony Stark has created. And he's talking to them every day. So it's like Jarvis is in there, Edith. I forget the names of all of them, but Ultron is also in there. And they're all kind of just haunting him, I guess. He interacts with them, talks with them.
That's Jarvis. Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday is the one that he replaced Jarvis with after giving Jarvis to Vision.
Okay.
And then Edith, which is the one that he gave Peter Parker in the glasses, and then Ultron.
Yep. Was that it? I thought there was like one more. Anyway, either way,
maybe there
so
was. I think there was one more. Oh yeah, Karen. Karen is the last one. It was the AI in Spider-Man suit in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, okay. Nice. But that in itself is very interesting to me. I can't wait to see what that show. The trailer looked really good. There were some action sequences. Since we have no idea of the context or where he is, what's going on really.
Yeah.
The only thing they really had an emphasis on was the fact that he has all of the AI.
Yeah, he's like I feel like they only showed the outer world for like a hot second when they like expanded out, and then you got to see that we're looking at Vision's head, and he is White Vision, and he seemed to be like resting somewhere or in a charging pod or something like that. Like, we couldn't still tell where he is, but it was dark wherever he was. And then most of the trailer was, as you said, inside of his head, and he's having conversations with himself and all the different AIs in there, most specifically with Ultron, who is James Spader. Like, it's not the robot, it is James Spader, as himself, or as the AI character of Ultron. And he's the one that's being Ultron, and he's like challenging him on his expectations of the world and what's going on and things like that. I think it's going to be very interesting, kind of also maybe a little meta show. They also confirmed that I'm assuming one season, because they basically said it was the final act of the trilogy of WandaVision, Agatha All Along, and then Vision Quest.
And Paul Bettany himself pretty much confirmed that um, what he had mentioned when he was talking about this is the fact that Vision, who is obviously has no emotion, still has all the memories of the original Vision. He just doesn't know what to do with that. And because he has no emotion, he has no real feelings towards the information that he has in his head, but it's also driving him to kind of, figure that stuff out and almost like find some sort of emotion toward, like, it's just bugging him to not really have, like, to have these memories and not know what to do with them. So that's going to be what the whole show is about. It's just like his internal struggle, and on top of that, I'm pretty sure he's being, he's being chased and sought after. So
yeah. And at the very end of the trailer, we get the reveal from Ultron to Vision that I don't know if it's Billy or Tommy, but that they're alive. And he's like, and congratulations, it's a boy. And they show like a flash, a quick view of one of the kids. I think one of them was in WandaVision, so I don't know if it's the WandaVision character.
The other one, because I don't think it was the same one.
Yeah,
I think it was Billy. I think was in WandaVision.
Yes, you're right. Yep, Billy, because he's the witch.
Yep, Wiccan. So it's going to be very interesting. Those were all of the shows that they announced at that panel. It was a very exciting thing. The next panel we were able to get into was the panel for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
This one was, I don't know if it was because we entered the Marvel panel and they had so much information for us that the Mortal Kombat one just kind of seemed a little, it was just like whatever.
It was more interview style.
It was more interview style. The cast, a good amount of the cast was there, including Carl Urban, which obviously everyone was going nuts over. And it was a lot of answering questions about Mortal Kombat and them talking about making this movie, and it was kind of cool. The original, one of the original creators was the one that was like hosting the thing, and he did the thing because he voiced Scorpion, so he did the "get over here."
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But I think the best part about that was we got to see like a straight up 5-minute clip of a scene where Baraka and Johnny Cage go at it.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Although a little funny, but still pretty dope.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was good. They confirmed that that they already hired the writer for Mortal Kombat 2 to write the third. Although he did say, so make sure y'all go out there so that we make sure that there is a third. But it showed that that they have faith in what they put together, right? This second movie, and also stated that I know that the movie was pushed back. They try to say that was because they knew that they had a summer blockbuster on their hands after initial viewing. So and you know what, man, I'll accept it. I'll take it.
I have no reason to doubt that. Like,
sure.
Makes sense, right? The original was released in October, September timeframe, but back when it was HBO Max only, because it was during the pandemic. And they got a bunch of buzz off of it, which was cool, but they didn't got anywhere near the buzz they could have gotten if it was released in theater, I think. And I think this time they just had slated it for the fall, and they're saying that WB, Warner Brothers, and New Line Cinema enjoyed it so much after the viewings that they were like, we can't release this and allow it to get drowned out by other movies and not get the reception that it deserves. This is the start of the of the summer blockbusters, and so we're going to push it back to mid-May. And I think kudos for them if they believe in it so much. They all just kept talking about how dope this movie is and how like they were hype, like they usually hype these things
Yeah,
up,
you know,
right?
they have to, right?
They agreed. They
Well,
usually do,
well,
but they were hyping this up, not in a. It didn't feel like just hype to me. It felt like they were just so floored by how great everything
yeah, so
turned
and so
out.
proud
You
of
know,
it. Now,
he was talking about
will
you're gonna
say-
cry in it and all this stuff. I don't know about that, but
I mean,
man,
he's one of the
if
original
Mortal Kombat
creators,
makes me
so I'm sure he
cry,
cried.
but if Mortal Kombat makes me cry, I'm gonna be shocked.
Sure. So some of the things that was taken away from that panel was the fact that they confirmed that they are going to be visiting multiple realms in this movie, which is very cool. We get to see what the different realms are. Even in the scene that we saw, they visited Baraka's realm, and where Danny says Babel might cry, brother, because he's a huge Mortal Kombat fan. So yeah, he's definitely gonna cry. But yeah, so we visited in that scene. We visited Baraka's realm, and they were trying to. It seemed like the crew, which was Jax,
Jax, Sonya,
Sonya, and Johnny Cage.
Yep.
And another thing that was confirmed also is that Johnny Cage, normally he's a very cocky person. In the games, we know him to be like that very cocky actor. You know, he looks like he's the man. In this one, he's going to be a very broken person, a broken individual who then works his way up to being the cocky version of Johnny Cage that I was going to say Johnny Quest of Johnny Cage that we know from the game. So that seems very interesting. You could see that from the trailers that we've already seen, and then within the scene there, he was very funny. It was a funny scene. You know, they came there to try to recruit him. Baraka told him to go fuck themselves and to get out of his thing. So Liu Kang offered to fight him. He turned it down, and Johnny Cage came and just started mouthing off to try to get him to
called him a giant pussy.
Yeah, he called him. Yeah, he called him a giant pussy.
I didn't realize you people from this room were just giant pussies.
Yep. And so then he came down. He was like, "You know what? I accept your fight, but I don't want to fight him. I want to fight him." It's like, wait, what? Why? So it was very funny in that sense.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's more humor than the first movie, which is kind of par for the course, right? In these types of movies, I think they had to open that up a little bit more. And then the fight scene was awesome.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe that they gave us that entire scene. Like,
yeah, that was a lot more time than I thought we were gonna get.
Word. So I was happy with that.
As a I won't say non-Mortal Kombat fan, but just someone that's not
Familiar?
as familiar with the lore as some others might be. Bebo. Can you explain? I could have swore that the top guy in Mortal Kombat you're supposed to defeat was Shang Tsung. Who is Shao Kahn?
So in the I want to say Shang Tsung was the big guy in the first Mortal Kombat, and then by Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, Shao Kahn was the ultimate dude. He has like he wears like it's like a metal skull looking mask.
I don't think I played those games.
Yeah. No.
Let's not have.
Yeah, Shao Kahn has always been the biggest dude. Yeah, he is the final boss. I can't remember if Shang Tsung was the final boss in the first one.
I think he must have been.
He was even in the OG movies too.
Yeah. Who? Shao Kahn was?
Yeah, Shao Kahn.
Oh,
Maybe he was part 2. Because after they defeated Shang Tsung in the first movie, Like at the very end, it was.
I didn't
he
even know there
came out-
was a part 2 movie.
Yeah, it was Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It was more.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that
was more
was
over the
like
top.
a not good movie. I don't remember
was-
if I saw it or not, but I remember it being like way heavy in the CGI in a time when CGI was not good.
Yeah, like Danny says, part 2 is epic. It's so bad, it's great.
Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely did not see that movie.
Yeah, it was just way more over the top, like, but like in the 90s way, you know. they took something that was like, oh shit, we actually pulled that off. That was pretty good. And then they were like, okay, now we need to pull out all the stops. And but they didn't bring back some of the actors. It was a time. It was a time. So, but I don't know. It looks really good. If you're looking for what's it called? Like a very action forward, like serious drama type thing. That's not what this is going to be. This is going to be a lot of humor in it. It's going to be there's some of that cheesiness too that we got from, like the first movie, from the original first movie. I feel like they just brought back that cheesiness. So
yeah, hopefully not in a bad way.
Yeah, hopefully not in a bad way. Watch which is better, MK Annihilation or Street Fighter. You know what? I have a soft spot for Street Fighter, okay? So I would have to say definitely the first Mortal Kombat is better to me than Street Fighter. But I still fuck with Street Fighter more than Annihilation.
That makes sense.
Maybe because it's Raul Julia's in that, even though he looked absolutely ridiculous as M. Bison, but everyone looked completely ridiculous back then. Especially
just as they will in the new one.
Yeah, just as having an American warrior, an American soldier with an American flag on his arm, with a complete foreign accent. Like that because it was
Are
John
you saying
Claude
Americans can't have accents?
Bro. Jean-Claude Van Damme's accent, and he's
an American soldier.
I mean, I guess
maybe
Muscles
not
from
not
Brussels.
back then. Yeah, Danny says it. Not in the 90s. I agree.
Yeah.
In the 90s, it definitely was looked at like, how is this dude an American soldier? But he's Jean-Claude Van Damme, so it makes sense. Like, he's JCVD, give him the shot. And then people were like, yeah, no, this movie sucks. But even in real life back then, and earlier, lots of foreign-born people joined the military in order to try to get citizenship.
Sure.
But we don't gotta get all political here.
Yeah. No, let's not do that. So anyway, it looked like it was going to be a good time. So I will definitely be watching that in May.
Probably the illest part, now that I say that, Puerto Rican's part, the illest part of Comic-Con was the big old Puerto Rican.
The Boricua verse. The
Boricua verse that showed up. We seen a whole bunch of Puerto Rican cosplayers. And then Bad Bunny showed up. Some dude is cosplaying as Bad Bunny. And they had a freaking a Corito Fest out there. And they was playing some Bomba y Plena in the middle of the event. I think I didn't see this part live, but I saw on the Comic-Con Instagram that they seemed like they sung the entire Bad Bunny album together, because there was just going for mad long singing Bad Bunny songs out there.
Yeah, I hope he did know all of Bad Bunny songs, like word for word.
I hope so too, cosplaying as him.
Right. He said, Danny says, Puerto Rican Red Hood next time.
Word,
Yep,
word.
right.
That's the new costume.
Right. So yeah, so that was a good time. What other panel did we watch? Oh, we actually we saw a panel for a new TV show coming out on FX called The Beauty, starring I know Ashton Kutcher was in it, Anthony Ramos, and Dahmer, who played Dahmer, and Quicksilver. What's his name again?
Peters, Evan Peters.
Evan Peters, yes. And so that looked very interesting. We had no idea what the hell that was about. I just knew it was a new FX show, and so I was like, all right, well, we'll give this a shot. If it looks whack, we'll walk out, whatever. But it actually it seems very interesting. It's a thriller, and the whole premise is like there's a drug that makes you beautiful, but
And it's an STD. It starts as a drug, but it's also an STD.
It becomes an STD.
Yeah,
but it makes you beautiful. Now the downside to it is you die in how many days was it? It was like
285 or
no, it was like
685. 685
yeah,
days.
685. So like a little over like around 2 years, you just randomly explode. Would you take it?
Yeah. Now they say that there's boosters that help you prevent from exploding, but
yeah. Sounds like COVID, except without the beauty.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it seems very very interesting.
Yeah, I was pretty intrigued with it.
Otra cosa.
Word. I think I actually said that when we left the first parranda. Yeah, freaking The Beauty, had no idea what to expect out of that. Hadn't even heard about that. Like you said, just knew that it was a new FX show. I didn't even know who was in it. So to see all those actors kind of walk out on stage, I thought was pretty fucking cool. I watched the trailer. I thought the concept was really cool. They showed a couple of scenes that we got out of there. And I thought that was pretty interesting. The dialogue with the characters, or with the actors rather, and the questions asked, it was I want to say Ryan Murphy is his name, was the showrunner, who's known for Nip Tuck and a couple other shows that he's done that were really big on FX. His questions were pretty interesting. Honestly, I think I walked out of there thinking two things. One, this seems like a show I could probably watch with wifey. Not too dramatic, not too sci-fi, nice blend in the middle with an interesting overtone about corporate greed and as well as cosmetics, which is a pretty popular topic nowadays. But the second thing I walked out of there really impressed with is, like, I know I've heard this before, and people have mentioned it before, but to actually see it in person, I'm super impressed with Ashton Kutcher. This motherfucker is actually really smart, and he was just going on about all these different topics and questions that they were asking from a high level perspective on the world, as well as advancements in technologies and investments in current companies that seem like they're sci-fi and all this stuff. He was dropping a lot of knowledge where I was like, this motherfucker really is a smart guy. Like, he really knows
he's
a
very,
lot of what he's talking about, and it's not just hype, it's not just talk. He's actually a fucking smart dude.
No, he's
I've heard him on podcasts and stuff.
He's
before,
a big advocate for a lot of those types of things. You'll always catch him at at public hearings talking about just like a lot of actual like political shit. So but then I was trying to remember, like, as of recently there was like some sort of scandal with him and his wife, and it was really when I remembered it briefly, and it was pretty much that people were getting on them because they wrote a letter in favor of what's his name, Dan Masterson or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like a supporting.
Yeah, it was like a
Supporting letter for
supporting thing, and then they came out and said it was before they realized, like, they had no idea that he was
What he
the
was
person
actually
that
doing.
what he was actually doing. So anyways, Ryan Murphy is actually the creator of quite a bit of shows. He started an executive producer and creator for Monster.
That's right. Yeah. He mentioned Monster, American Horror Story too, right?
American Horror Story,
Yeah.
The Watcher, which I saw on Netflix. That was good. A lot
Actually,
of those
with Monster, he mentioned that there's a season 4 that they're currently working on right now.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that there. Yeah. So even though supposedly the most recent one bombed, I guess it didn't.
Really, this Ed Gein one?
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Really? All I keep hearing is how dope it is.
Yeah, it's
probably too crazy.
A little bit. Everybody like my girl and her mom both said that they just had to stop watching. Her mom was like, "Yeah, I had to stop watching," and I like that kind of stuff, but I had to stop watching. Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. When this dude is literally wearing people, he's murdering women, but it's a lot of it is based on like this real fucking guy. But
I don't know.
Also
Jeffrey
a little
Dahmer like chopped people up and ate them. Like,
sure, yeah, but it was
he was cute, right?
Thing.
So.
Yeah, but it was the same thing with Dahmer. My girl got a few episodes in and was just like, when I was like, "Oh, you ready to watch the next Dahmer?" She was like, "I don't know, the tone, the eeriness of the episodes." She was just like, I don't know, I just I don't want to go back to that right now. And I was like, all right, and then we never finished it. Danny said, "Yeah, same shit." Or same here. Shit was nasty. I had to stop watching. Yeah, I mean, it's very wild. And to
come on, guys, it's Halloween. Get over it.
To think that this person actually existed in our lifetime, because he died in the 80s or something like that. So it was like he was alive for parts of our lives, man. Like this dude. And he was murking women and making furniture out of them and wearing their faces masks and all kind of crazy wild stuff. Psycho was based on him. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based on him, and a bunch of other.
He's like the OG, right? Like, I can't even imagine what season 4 is going to be about. Who's a bigger deal than Ed Gein? Geen.
The Menendez one, I wasn't like, I watched it, the acting was good, but I never finished it and was like, I kind of don't really care to. I want to go back and watch the Dahmer one, and then let's see, does it tell me what season 4? It just lists that there.
I don't think
season 4.
Danny says it's the axe murder lady.
The axe murder lady?
So I married an axe murderer?
Keith! Head! Nice. Bro, that kid has a head like Sputnik. Let's see. Monsters season 4. Monster season 4, Lizzie Borden.
Wait, that sounds like recent. Lizzie Borden.
Let's see. I'm trying to get the story on here. No sooner than landed on There was more anticipation. All right, so there's no confirmed date, obviously, because this one just freaking aired. And it will star. Who will star in season 4? Cast Monster 4 confirmed with Ella Beatty. She will take on the lead role as after an extensive search. I don't know who that person is. Lizzie Borden.
Apparently, it was the 1890s.
Oh, okay. And Charlie Hunnam is returning as her husband.
Oh, look at that.
There's
She
a whole-
killed her father, her stepmother. That's it. How are you gonna make a whole show out of that?
It was probably.
I mean, I guess the Menendez
probably an
brothers only
intense thing.
killed. Menendez
only
brothers
killed their
only killed
parents.
2 people. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that, and that
Yeah,
and that was
so.
kind of that scene was kind of gruesome. It was crazy as they walk in there with the shotgun, and it showed him blowing off freaking Javier Bardem's face off.
I did not see that. I would watch that one scene though.
Yeah, you need to go watch that.
I would watch
It
that
was
just
very
for the
wild.
scene.
Yeah, absolutely. But and those
Also,
dudes,
cool to
also
see
very
Javier Bardem get the other end of a shotgun.
yeah, right after No Country
Bardem.
for Old Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cattle prod still gets me every day. Look into my device. At least it was humane. Oh, I forgot to mention since we're since we're off of, but the beauty. Anyway, going back to that, the beauty looked very cool. It's thriller. It looks just like futuristic, and they're like investigating these situations. Evan Peters
Models are dying all over the world.
models are dying. They're using it kind of like Ozempic would be, you know what I mean? Like how people are using Ozempic and people are dying. So they're Evan Peters is investigating this. So he gets to play like the cop, like the savior and all of this. And Ashton Kutcher plays the tech guy that's like running this company and making these shitty decisions.
Yeah. I think
Also-
his character's name is literally the Corporation.
Yeah, the corporation. So looks very good. So look for
I'm
that.
into it.
Yeah, I'm into it. I can't wait to watch that. And earlier we were talking about Marvel stuff and Moon Knight and how Blade and Moon Knight like he Khonshu freaking takes over his body. I'm assuming once Moon Knight died or whatever, he was the next one to take it over. One of the things that was a rumor that is going around, and guess who broke this rumor?
Oh, I don't know what the rumor's about, so I have no idea who would break
Yeah,
it, but I'm
it
gonna
was
guess
broken
that
on the
it's
hot mic.
the Hot Mic
The Hot Mic,
podcast.
Yes. Jeff Snyder stated that the rumor currently is that Midnight Suns is still moving forward, and that the leads for Midnight Suns will be Blade and Moon Knight, that they are going to be the main people in this movie, which is going to be awesome. And it also
That's
makes sense as
interesting.
to why they've been the rumors were going around that they were really hyped to or really on a search for someone to play Ghost Rider. I'm not sure if within Doomsday or Secret War, whatever, but they were like actively searching for a new actor to play Ghost Rider. And this was like months ago that they were talking about that. So it only makes sense that they try to introduce that so that they can then bring in Midnight Suns. So
Yeah,
right.
that's kind of fire. I'm into it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's something new that hasn't been done yet. So looking forward to that.
Word.
I think that was it. That was all that we had from Comic-Con. Haven't really Done much else? I think I had one other update. Oh yeah, rest in peace to Diane Keaton too. She passed away over the weekend.
That's right.
And as of today, also D'Angelo, the R&B singer, passed away from pancreatic cancer. So rest in peace to both of them.
That's right. Fuck cancer.
Yeah, fuck cancer. We still don't know what the cause of death for Diane Keaton was. I was hearing that I really don't look into that kind of stuff, but apparently I was again listening to Hot Mic earlier, and I hadn't listened in quite a while, but and they were talking about how it was just they were appalled by the fact that TMZ released some sort of audio footage or audio recording of her 911 call to police prior to her death. So it seems like more information is going to be coming from that. I thought she just probably died of natural causes, but it seems like
Apparently not.
something strange there. But we'll probably find out some more in no time, I guess. Anyway, that's all I really had, man. We just wanted to recap what we were able to see at Comic-Con. Now I'm really looking forward to next year because I'm going to be sitting there with a pen and pad and really soaking in some information. Because I don't know.
Word.
I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed going there mainly for the panels. So yeah, look at that. Danny's going to be joining us. He said, we in the building.
Okay.
Yeah. So I already told him, man, coming back home, you need to, these are the things you need to do now. You need to come,
Facts.
you need to come through.
Facts.
Word.
That'll be fire with Danny in the building.
Yeah. Then again, Danny, I love my brother Danny, but he is the hardest person to please. Pause. I remember taking him to Times Square. It was his first time. I thought he was gonna be like, "Yo, this is kind of dope." He was walking around, looking around like. I was like, "Yo, you not impressed at all?" He's like, "Nah, it's cool." I thought he's gonna be at Comic-Con. He's like, "No, that's cool. It's cool."
It's cool.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that unimpressed face on Danny when we all go to Comic-Con together.
Love it.
I think he's gonna enjoy that the spot we always go to afterward. The music was on point, man. The wings were great.
Yo,
The vibes were.
Shout out to Jake's Dilemma one more time on the Upper West Side. They do it every year, or we do it every year, and they always set the vibes. It's always a great wind down. No matter why we're there or what the mood is, it's a good, like, I don't want to necessarily call it a dive bar because it's not like too divey, but it ain't a popping spot or anything like that. It ain't high end. It ain't high end. Maybe that's the better way.
Sure.
It's definitely they're cool with hoodies and jeans. But the music that they was playing, it was just way too much our vibe.
It was a millennial's dream.
Mid 2000s, millennials' dream.
Crazy thing, right? There was a small group of folks that were obviously like around our age, right? And then, but there was a lot of like towards the back. It was everybody that was like dancing and like playing pool, and like I felt like that other half of the bar was all people in their 20s. They were like 20s, maybe early 30s, and they were all vibing to the same music. It was just a real good time.
It was surprising.
Our
Made me feel real
eating wings and shit.
Wings slapped for sure. Beer slapped. Shot slapped. Bartender slapped.
That's a fact.
Good time. Good way to end the night.
Right.
Yes. Sorry, Leo. We did not do dirty dog hot dogs at the strip club this year.
No.
I
think
thought about it, but I was a little too gone on the way home. I was like, I don't even think I could walk into this spot.
Nah, bro. I mean, yes, like it was lit. So for those of you who are listening and don't know what we're talking about, every year we go to Comic-Con, and the very first year that we went to Comic-Con was it 2021?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2021, and it was just after COVID. So like, or COVID was it was like winding down. But
it was
there were no like
masks on in the Comic-Con.
yes, not as many people as there are today. And afterward, we end up going into a strip club for whatever reason, right? And this is in the height of that. And we thought that the reason for the weirdness in this place was because of COVID. So you know, the women that were going up there, they're literally, I just remember the woman would walk up the bar. The platform is literally behind the bar.
Behind the bar. Yeah.
It's not even the size of the bar. It's literally like a circle, like a small circle with just one pole. They go up there, literally have just enough space to put their leg up, and put their leg up. You know,
And put it back down.
Clockwise, put it back down. Clockwise, put their leg up, put it back down, and then she did that once. Second time, took off her top, did it again, and then she was over, and then literally walked to every single person asking for the tip.
Yeah.
And we found that to be very odd. And back then, you had to eat something, so they would offer you a hot dog or a soup. And of course, you know, you pick it. You're not supposed
you can't just drink, right? Like the drinking was only allowed if you were eating.
Yes,
also.
if you were eating. So they would offer you a hot dog or a soup. You had to pick one, and no one's eating this hot dog. They just place it in front of you. You say, "Yeah, I want it," and then they would just put it right back under the bar. So you don't want to eat that fucking hot dog.
No, it had to be the same four hot
did
dogs.
eat that hot dog though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that poor guy, he's probably still shitting his brains out. Ugh, it was great. It was gross. So then we
clam
went
chowder
back,
for sure.
we went back, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was the following year, so it would have been 22.
No, I want to say we went back 2 years ago. Because it wasn't it was a little time after, and I was thinking like, okay, well, maybe this place improved.
Yeah.
Like they let go of all that stuff. It was more packed, but still the same situation. I still had a woman walking up to me after she walked off of that stage, asking me for her tip in hand.
Yeah.
I was like that, and then they looked at us like we were broke as hell because we would say no.
They didn't offer the hot dogs this year, that year though.
No.
Unfortunately.
God, I wish they did.
Oh yeah.
I was like a pause. Anyway,
Yeah.
no. So yeah. Anyway, that was the rehashing of that story. So no, Leo. I think we're gonna leave that in the past, unless for some reason you show up with us 1 year. I promise.
If you make it out to Comic-Con next year, we will go to Lace Gentlemen's Club.
Yes, we will go there. We will go there just so that you can experience the weirdness of that place. I have no idea why there are people exist that just seem like they love that place.
I mean, to be fair, it is the only gentleman's club probably in a 20-mile radius in the sticks. Like
I will say, that the selection of ladies though improved greatly.
Not too
No,
sure.
they were great. They were great this
Yeah.
time around. First time around, it was kind of strange. Second time around, I was like, oh, they battered, but
Yeah.
this is still
Still
very
begging. Still
Yeah.
begging.
still back.
Now they might all be gone now because Trump kicks all of those.
That's
nice
true. Yeah,
Latinas
yeah.
out of here. So
Yep.
I don't know if they're still around, but maybe next year we'll find out, Leo. Maybe next year we'll find out.
Maybe next year we'll find out. Save up so you can come from Cali to New York for this strange ass strip club. Anyway, that's all I had. You have anything to add to this stellar conversation, my friend?
No, just had a really great time at Comic-Con once again. Thanks for coming through. Always
Thanks for having me.
enjoy it. I think you kind of touched on it earlier, but it's even the stuff that I saw on like IG and other blogs and stuff wasn't super impressed with the cosplay this year. Everybody was good. There was nobody that was terrible. There wasn't anything that was like, holy crap, do you see the effort this person put in?
No, the one that I will say, just on a final note, that we didn't see while we were there, but one, I obviously now with my 3D printing business and everything, I follow a lot of people in that realm, cosplayers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yes, and Danny hit the nail on the head. It was a giant Galactus.
Oh, yeah, we
yeah,
did not see that.
It was 10. The dude wears this Galactus outfit and it's 10 foot tall.
Oh, wow.
And he was there.
So that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about, right? Like
yeah,
something that was been like mind blowing that I'm like, holy crap, how did they do that?
Well, it's
I
so
didn't feel
big.
like I saw any of that.
It's so huge and massive that he wouldn't have been able to just been walking around everywhere. This is a planned thing where they walk in a pattern and then they go back and take the whole shit down.
Right.
But I had seen that. Because I follow the guy. I had seen that. He wore it a few times, a couple different things. And then I saw afterward that he was actually there, but we didn't see it in person. So
gotcha.
But you would have been impressed by that because that's massive, bro. But
good.
other than that, it was just like same old same. And next year, I think I'm gonna put something together for next year. So, anyway,
yeah, that looks pretty dope.
Oh, you're seeing the footage? That thing.
Yeah, I'm seeing him. I guess he was at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
And he was standing next to a baddie playing Susan Storm.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I follow her too. Anyway, anyway, that's all we got for the show. Unless you have anything that you were fucking with.
I don't think I've picked anything new up. No, can't say I'm fucking with
I've been trying to catch up with everything. So
Slow Horses season 4, I think it is. Maybe 5. No, season 5. Slow Horses season 5. I did start that season. Fire as always.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta watch that show. I finished Task. That's about it.
You gotta watch it on Apple TV, in the Apple TV, on your Apple TV.
Yeah, Apple TV all around.
Yeah. Shocking news, even though I think we pretty much always call it Apple TV. It is no longer Apple TV Plus. It is now just Apple TV.
Yeah, same as the box
and the app.
Same as the app that you have on your phone. It's all just Apple TV now.
Just all Apple
which
TV.
is very kind of confusing, but anyway.
A little bit. But like I said, I think most people just called it Apple TV anyway.
Yeah, facts. All right, guys. I pressed the thing because I had to charge it. Oh my god, I'm messing up.
Oh no.
I know.
You gotta play it for Danny. You gotta play it for Danny.
Hey guys, pretend like I got my shit together. Because I never really do.
Pretending.
Right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. If you enjoy the show, every Tuesday at some point around 9:30 to 10 o'clock, we go on live. So make sure you have your notifications on to know when we are jumping on. If you missed the show and still want to catch it, you can watch us on YouTube every Thursday. We'll drop the episode as well as wherever you listen to your podcasts. We generally edit the episode and drop it there as well. Until next week, love you. Peace.
Peace.